Government has announced a partnership with MTN Nigeria to transform the Obalande underbridge into a modern transport hub known as Yellow Bus Park. Commissioner Tokunbo Wahab disclosed the plan in a post on X last week, saying that the redevelopment will convert what was once a notorious and degraded space into a functional, secure, and community-centered facility. And I'll read his post in part. He wrote on X, "The new bus park will feature an organized and regulated transport terminal, a recycling drop-off station, a road camp for lawma, sweepers, and security agencies, over 60 public toilet fixtures, kiosks, and other essential amenities designed to serve commuters and residents alike. This project reflects our resolve to reclaim public spaces, make them functional and safe, and ensure they serve the need of Lagosians in a modern, responsible way. Well, together, we're building a cleaner, safer, and more resilient Lagos." You know, I always come to you with the Lagos story.
Stories,
I mean,
yes.
Congratulations, kudos to the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, because I believe that he actually collaborated and he, pushed for MTN to work with that Obalande underbridge, because it has also been, a hub for what they call Agbero, criminals, all of that dirty, and now it's all being refurbished.
So this is really great. And this is where we see the private sector get involved in governance and in building society. We have a number of underbridge roundabouts across the state that certain private sector organizations have adopted. And so it's great to see another one come on board. And so we're hoping to have even more organizations partner with the Lagos state government and even at federal level to uplift the state in terms of the look and feel of Lagos state. And it has far-reaching, like you already identified, consequences with regards to even being able to stop crime. But let me tie this to the first story, OG, because we can build beautiful and new structures like this, but if there's no guarantee for maintenance, or where we have an environment where people go to destroy or loot places and areas like this, we still have a problem on our hands. We will celebrate this beautiful uplift, and in a few months down the line, we'll go back there and it looks terrible. And we've seen that happen. So what we should be looking at is, whilst we're building, let's also find solutions. Maintenance culture, and also encourage the people. The truth is that if we as a people do not have a culture and a respect for public property, we will not. There's no point doing all these facelifts because we'll just go back there again. But also to mention that there must be consequences and impunity. And the reason I brought the NSCDC conversation is that, remember, the reason for the police being taken away from VIPs is that let them face what it is that we're recruited for. If the NSCDC is distracted by protecting VIPs, who is going to protect the infrastructure? Who are the people that are going to do that job? So we still have a recycling of problems. Again, making a case that let the VIPs go and pay for private security, protection.
Private security guards don't carry guns.
Well, we can have conversations about that, but let them do that.
They're not going to license guns for private security guards.
We can begin to work out the details, but we need our NSCDC, our police, to do the work that we're recruited for. And so kudos to the Lagos state government, kudos to MTN for financing this project. We want more of these collaborations, not just in Lagos state, but across Nigeria. But very importantly, can we maintain the infrastructure?
Yes, I love that public-private sector engagement.
Yes, it's good you have commended the Lagos state government, the MTN Yellow program, as a good example of corporate social responsibility. But I hope that Commissioner Wahab and the Lagos state government generally is also talking to the stakeholders under that Obalande bridge, because there are stakeholders. They say they will do bus parks. Have they spoken to Alhaji Adekunle Sego, who is the chairman of National in Lagos? Have they spoken to MC Oluomo, Chief Akinsanya, who is the man in charge of a National Union of Road Transport Workers? Because they are saying they will move the touts out of the place. The stakeholders are important. The people doing business in the place also, they need to be considered. Because Obalande under bridge is a major ecosystem.
It's a major
But the whole idea about urban renewal is welcome. Urban reinvention is welcome. Because these stakeholders, If you don't talk to them,
they'll go back.
No progress will be made.
Yeah,
well, I'm sure that the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, is listening, and I hope that he goes to speak with
but those are the real
MC
stakeholders are the owners of Lagos, so they will have talked to them.
the real stakeholders. Well, all right.
Those ones control Lagos.
The real stakeholders. You guys get so excited with MC Oluomo. What is it?
I disagree
what
with
is
that.
it? Okay, there's also a video in Enugu that I saw, the same video in Kano State, where he's organizing, these motor park guys in their uniform, and they were marching and really looking solid. I think he has found a way to, really regularize that.
Institutionalize it.
What can we say? Kudos to the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab. Now to politics. And the 2027 race. Former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has solidified his intention to run for president in 2027 as number one, firmly ruling out the possibility of accepting a vice presidential slot. Obi made the declaration while campaigning for the African Democratic Congress candidates in Abuja's area council elections over the weekend. Let's take a look.
Please, your support in AMAC is critical to our journey. I am involved. I'm contesting the next election, and I'm contesting as a number one. When I come back, you will see it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, Peter Obi's declaration comes as he criticized President Tinubu's international engagements this January. In a lengthy post on X, Obi had questioned why the president spent 23 days abroad across two separate trips while Nigeria grappled with mounting kidnappings, insecurity, and two national grid collapses. The president had returned to the country over the weekend after his state visit to Turkey, which began last Tuesday with the goal of strengthening economic ties between both countries. Tinubu made headlines after he tripped and fell on a blue carpet during the Guard of Honor inspection in Ankara while walking alongside Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The president arrived at Abuja's Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport on Saturday evening to a crowd of senior government officials lined up to receive him, a spectacle that has sparked heated debate online. Well, an ex-user, Obiasogu David, posted a series of tweets, with one of them comparing Tinubu to South Africa's president, Cyril Ramaphosa, with the caption, "This is South African President Cyril Ramaphosa departing South Africa on a state visit to Namibia. How many government officials did you see line up to give him a handshake and shine teeth like roasted he goes?"